40 or so years have passed in this world since a great evil was felled, one whose influence changed over the course of the future, with power enough to split the lands and leave nightmarish creatures waiting to be born in the darkest corners. Rylan is a dangerous place, but also one ripe with opportunity. The everyday life has changed to one of having to survive. If you cannot brave the wilds outside of your town's walls, you will most likely have to pay someone else to do so to get your basic needs. The larger cities seem to be able to work almost the same as they did before, however, with no solid leadership outside of these cities. The difference between laws and economy can be staggering. The wilds are even worse than all of the city life. Moving from place to place throughout the wilds is near impossible without some sort of boat or being able to scale small mountains, and that's not even taking into account the dream beasts. These can also appear within settled areas, but most of the eggs were left behind in the darkest corners to keep them safe. Right now, though, we're not going to deal with any of that. Our adventurers have found themselves imprisoned by a group that calls themselves the Devil's Ball. The crimes that landed them here varied in severity, but they all share the same fate within these caves, crammed together with others like them on a lone island in the shattered lands of Honeywitch. The days are long, hot, uncomfortable, and worst of all, almost boring. The prisoners here eat one meal a day, are allowed 2 separate hours of social time a day, and then they are thrown back into their crammed cells to wait. And what could they possibly be waiting on? The 4 here are about to find out. All of you are woken from your sleeps. You find yourselves put back into familiar bindings, bags thrown over your heads, and you're all but thrown around and almost dragged out of your cells. Moving throughout, you hear the sounds of other prisoners speaking, rattling cages. And then everything gets quiet. You hear the sounds of doors closing. Chains begin to move and whir. And you feel yourself moving down. Down, down. And then you start to hear music. Orchestra, like an orchestral, very string heavy, but large band performance. And it gets louder and louder, and then suddenly you stop. The gates open. And you are thrown into probably the loudest room that you've all experienced in months. This music is coming from an unidentifiable source. The loud cheers and voices ring in celebration as you all enter, before you are all separated, and the bags that were over your heads are removed. You see, before all of you, crowds of masked figures. Ballroom-style masks, some altered in fancy ways, some altered in grotesque ways that almost fill the room with the smell of death, but the smell could also be coming from the room itself. As before all of you, you see this flat wooden space covered in a small layer of sand, blood soaking into the ground around you. Waves, the water, the sea, open on one side of the room as the wall has been broken away. The fall down wouldn't be healthy. Destroyed beams and jagged rocks lay directly below. You all attempt to get your bearings before a voice sings in your heads. That voice are your own voices. every single one of you hears these words spoken in your own voice. Welcome to the ball. A place of indulgence. Tonight we have a free-for-all. 4 very promising contestants. And then a 5th voice speaks this final line. I hope they don't disappoint. And you get the feeling that every other person in this room also heard that voice as they all cheer as the words come to an end. And I need all of you to roll initiative. We're going to go ahead and open up Tailspire. I will bring everybody to the correct map.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna. This is wrong. This is it.
Just so we're clear, Ash, real fast. Our AC is 10 plus dex, that's what you said?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Mine was wrong on my character sheet, so I just had to fix it.
You get that one.
Cool.
You get that one. You get that one. And you get that one. All right. Let me know when you are all in. I'm going to start taking down initiatives.
I see you. I see you.
I guess, did anybody get... Who got above a 10?
Me.
Yeah.
What'd y'all get?
I got 9.
Oh.
You said above a 10?
Oh, I'm so stupid.
No,
Sorry. I
no,
got
you're
sub
fine.
10.
I
I got 9.
You're okay.
I got 15.
Anybody else?
Nope.
Okay. Did anybody get above a 9? Oh no.
Oh
going.
god, so 15's the highest. Uh-oh.
Keep going.
Okay,
Hello?
so let's go below 10. Who rolled below 10?
9 for me, like I
did.
said.
What'd you,
5.
5? What'd you get, Marin?
I kid you not. I rolled a nat 1
Oh,
or a 3.
we're starting strong. Oh boy.
I'm so glad. I need
Okay.
to fix this.
Oh boy.
Well, first we have Satyr. On the ground in front of each of you, you see weapons scattered across the battlefield. Any of these weapons that you see on the map, you may pick up and attempt to use. As like picking it up would just be a free action. Currently there's nothing forcing you all to fight each other other than the words of an individual source list in your mind. But what do you do, Satyr?
Okay. First, I remind myself, yes, 30 feet. I don't have anything else that improves that. Why can't I? There we go. I'm going to run at this club right here, and Satyr's going to do a like cool like cartwheel somersault as she like flips, grabs the club, and rolls back to her feet with it.
Hell yeah.
And
I'm so sorry. Really fast. My Discord completely fucking buffered during whatever Ash was saying. The last thing I heard Ash say was, "You see in front of you."
Okay, yeah, there are weapons on the ground in front of you on this in this map. If you wish to pick up and use any of these weapons, you are totally free to do so. It's just your choice.
Okay. And I heard Satyr say she picked up a club. I'm sorry to interrupt your initiative.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
And would you describe your character for me as you move forward and grab this club?
Yes. You see Satyr, just give me one moment, so sorry, is a very large, foreboding woman, about 6'5", really muscular, has sleeveless shirt with, well, no, has like a leather bralette and a leather vest going sleeveless and showing off a midriff. And all of the leathers and pelts she adorns herself with, which don't know how much of it would have been took or kept, but
You would not have the sword nor the backpack, but you do keep your basic clothing, and things.
Many of the leathers and pelts she wears looks like she caught and processed herself, or at least is fair to guess. And she has lots of tattoos, an arrow on her neck that goes up with the arrowhead ending at her chin, branches and leaves kind of curling from underneath her left ear and around. Flock birds upper right side of her forehead, and a little tiny spider in the middle, and has peeking out underneath her midriff upside down raven with panther right bicep, dagger and axe, dagger on top and axe on bottom of her right forearm, and a wolf and a bear on her left arm. And has several piercings in her eyebrow and ears, little stone piercings. Is her. And after she picks up the mace, she kind of like gets a good look around. I would have been able to tell Leo is over there, right?
Yeah, you look across your the corner from you and you see Leo over here.
I'll definitely try to. I moved 15. I'll definitely try to make some kind of like eye contact with Leo. Kind of just being like, I guess like maybe getting a feel for how this is gonna go for everything. Also get a good look at my other opponents.
Sure.
But just kind of stanced up with this club I just picked up. Which what am I gonna be rolling for that?
It is technically a mace.
Mace, yeah.
Yes. Are you proficient with a mace?
Well, I guess I was going off of club. Well, oops. Sorry.
It's okay.
I kind of assumed they were the same thing because I'm dumb. Dang it. Yeah, clubs, maces, yes.
Wonderful.
I am able to wield this.
So to hit, you are adding your strength and proficiency.
And then, what will I add to my damage?
Just the strength to the damage.
Okay. Cool. Okay, proficiency and strength.
To your hit, yes.
Yes. Sorry, I know this is info I should know. I am just bad. Okay, and that will be
You do still have an action. You could dash if you wanted to move further, because it was not an action to pick up and equip the weapon.
right. I guess I would have had an extra 5, because I did 15, then 10, then 5. Yeah. I guess I'll dash. 'Cause I won't try to do anything offensive. and I will just go center field.
Okay. And up next we have Leo.
Leo, I'll describe first what you see. Muscular man. Brown eyes that are narrowed. His face is in a scowl. And he looks as though he would go for one of the weapons on the ground. But as he moves forward, he instead will say, "A show then? Fine." And as he says that last word, it kind of morphs. And for a second, he gets hazy and splits. And a hazy outline of a humanoid figure morphs into looking like him. And he will summon his duplicity, or invoke duplicity, I'm sorry. And I can put it... Do you want me to just set, like, a die down or something where he is?
I'm just gonna give you another U.
Nice.
Yeah, that
And
sounds appropriate.
And I can summon my duplicate within 30 feet of me.
I'm going to change his base color and make it like a yellow so that you know it's the duplicate. Yeah, you can see that, right?
Yes. Can I control him, or should I leave that to you?
There you go. You have permission now.
Okay, cool. Oh, Tailspire crashed for just a second. Okay. I can summon him within 30 feet. So, looking around me, I see Satyr up there, and then two people I don't recognize.
Yeah, and as you summon this duplicate, and there are now two of you, why don't you describe what these individuals look like?
Me?
Yes. Describe what the Leo looks like now that there are two of you.
Oh, I did. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
You're good. I will summon him. That person looks human. I don't know. This armored individual scares me. Leo assumes that is a heavily armored individual.
I guess while we're at it, you may have seen each other in this prison a couple of times.
And Leo will kind of return the eye contact to Satyr, and move themselves this way. I'll move this way. And then my bonus action will be to move my duplicate another 30 feet. And that is my turn.
Wonderful.
I am so sorry to interrupt. Did you say what die I roll for the mace? The damage?
Mace, I believe, is a D6. You might have to Google that.
I will.
Yeah.
To come.
As you split off into two, Leo, and head off in in both directions, Capri, RB, it's your turn, my friend.
My turn to describe?
It's your turn in general. Well, you can start with describing your character if you'd like. I would just like you to do that at some point on this turn.
So, as a certain someone who's currently closing in on my location very quickly pointed out, Kepri rises after the hood is taken off of his head, and he's a giant, very roughed up, beaten looking warforged. Bugs sort of lingering around him, and patches of grass, some of which look kind of dried out and dead. And otherwise just missing a few parts. Some of him looks like he's made out of wood, which is slowly falling off. And he's going to look over to the other side of the arena and kind of like his one eye will widen a little bit, and then look off to the side and, oh shit, see that man running towards.
Mhm.
I
And
believe, do they get an intelligence check or something, or is that just like for illusions? Because this is
he is technically an illusion, so whatever check would be done.
make me an intelligence check, Capri.
Okay. I should really not use this dice.
Oh.
That is a 4.
Yeah. There's a man running at you.
Let's see. I think Capri's gonna just like panic, look around, and rush over here.
Oh.
Are you going to the big crossbow?
Attaboy. Attaboy.
If I could pick it up, it looks mounted, so I'm not sure.
It is mounted, and I would allow you to use it in its mounted state. If you want to try to take it off, it will be a strength check.
Do I keep my... Well, I'm gonna be stuck on a ledge no matter what. Yeah, sure, we'll stay here.
Now there are not arrows in the map, but this one specifically, this mounted crossbow does have a quiver with bolts next to it. It is meant to be used in the fight.
How many bolts do I got?
There are 10.
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, he'll rush over here and just... Stay back! And... Can I... I don't think I can use an attack here.
You can try to
yeah,
attack.
I think Kepri will end his turn. He's frazzled, that's for certain, but he's not gonna...
Okay, did you want to like ready an action, hold an action?
Oh yeah, if that thing comes closer, on site.
Okay. Understood. Murin. Your turn.
Yeah.
At some point during your turn, please describe your character.
Why don't I start with that? Morton is a 6 foot slender human with kind of brassy blonde, mid-length hair, half up, half down. The part that's up is kind of in a like Dutch braid. He has green eyes, sort of kind of caramel olive tone skin. There's slashing scars across their face and left shoulder. Zay looks to be about maybe 28 years old. And there are these long, kind of dark brown horns that kind of go over his head and stick up. And wearing what appears to be very, very simple, cheap kind of clothes, and one beautiful shark tooth earring in their right ear. And my turn.
Yup, your turn.
I'm going to move. Want to get close to my friend. So what's about 30 feet look like? Come on. Hello. Okay.
Yeah, and there are a few weapons in that direction if you wanted to grab a bow or a great sword.
I am not really proficient in either of those things. So I might pass for now. Ooh. And as an action, I will cast
Ooh, spell time.
Magic Missile
Ooh!
at wait, oh, I have too many tabs. My God. At 2nd level. Actually, do I have line of sight on?
You have line of sight on both of them, and I would say even the second Leo back there you can see going going after
Well,
Capri.
that's to be honest, that's the one that I see is harassing my friend, so I do want to
Go ahead and make an
aim for
intelligence
that one.
check
Okay.
to see if you notice that this is an illusionary double.
My intelligence I don't think is great. Yeah. You know, we'll try. 11.
Not terrible. Ronnie, what is Leo's spell save DC?
My spell save is 13.
So, you saw this man split into two. And I think because like you know magic, you're confident one of them is fake, but you don't know which one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I need more d4s. I still think I'm going for the one that's closest to Capri. Waste my spell slot, but gotta be in character. That is 4 since I cast it at 2nd level. Yeah. 2, 3, 5. 8 force damage.
I will say, my illusion doesn't take damage, but I also, not to like fuck myself, but I know in Magic Missile it always finds its target. So would there be like a funny haha thing where it hits me instead?
That is a fun idea. I know there is, because there is no roll to hit. I think you immediately notice that there is no target for the spell to find in that direction, other than Satyr, who is also in your line of sight.
So, would I then be allowed to redirect them towards Satyr?
I would allow you to hit Satyr instead, sure.
Wow. With all of them or just some of them?
Let's get all of them.
Well, it's still 8 force damage.
All right, Satyr, you take 8 points of force damage from kind of like this force that you almost don't see. You know it came from that like mysterious figure to your right, but from around the corner of this thing, you just kind of get hit in the side by a bunch of energy for 8 damage.
Oh wait, I forgot. As a bonus action, I have empowered spell, or it doesn't even take a bonus action. Oh no, that's
Your sorcery points.
yeah.
If you have
Well,
the
I
quicken,
already
sorry.
put my dice back, so I don't remember which numbers were which. So I'm not going to do that.
All right. And speaking of Satyr, after you get hit, you kind of slide off to the side a little bit. It is your turn.
Oops. Hmm.
I think you're muted, Nathan. We cannot hear you.
Gall darn it. Yeah, you little shit. I'm gonna get you. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I'm going to attack Merlin.
Oh no.
I'm just doing it with the mace.
Yep.
Oh no.
Fuck yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me look at one spell really fast, just for fun, because I do have it.
Why didn't I pick any reactions? Why did I do that?
Okay. You see Satyr, wait. Melee spell attack. Okay. You see Satyr walks up, this big, bestious woman with a mace in her hand, but instead of raising that mace against you, her hand turns, grows these big corrosive claws, and she swipes at you from around this corner with this. I cast Primal Savagery. Gonna make a melee spell attack.
Wow. Beautiful woman.
My melee spell attack. I'm so sorry to not know.
It's the
literally
same as your
anything.
spell attack.
Okay, I see spell. Okay, I see spell attack. No problem. We got it. Okay, that is gonna be 22 to hit. Where's my D10?
You think that doesn't hit?
You never know with these min-maxers, guys. I don't know. It's dangerous.
Are you a different level than the rest of us?
No, what? It's a cantrip. I'm using a cantrip. Oh, I forget I get to roll this twice.
This is a melee
Cool.
spell attack. Or what do you mean roll it twice?
Does this not fall under Savage Attacker?
No, that's for melee weapon attacks, which works for your other things, but this is specifically a spell.
Might be. Early mistake.
Mhm.
No problem. No problem.
New characters.
Still did good. That's gonna be. Oh, yuck. My word. It'd be. Wait, no, it's +6. So.
I don't know if
12.
you add damage to cantrips. Let
Okay.
me
Then it'd be 6.
yeah.
It depends on the cantrip, or if your subclass gives you something, but that might be a higher level thing.
I'm so used to D&D Beyond telling me, so I don't know if that's actually a thing.
It just takes the D10 damage.
Then it is
Yeah.
6. No biggie.
Okay, so you take 6 damage, Marin. As a woman taller than you turns back in your direction and just
Wow.
charges at you. After Satyrs' turn is Leo.
I love
Um,
a woman who would actually just kill me.
Leo in this moment sees Satyr engaged, sees RB oh man. I will sorry, let me pull up this cantrip real fast. I can't remember what saving throw it is. Not whatever website I just pulled up.
What kind of website, Ronnie?
I pulled up some random like character sheet website instead of the D&D wiki.
Mm-hmm.
So looking at the two of them engaged, I will cast Toll the Dead on Murin.
Mm.
And they have to make me a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Ooh, a wisdom saving throw.
I can't choose sides. I was gonna be like, you got this, but then I can't.
We'll see. God damn it. I got a 12.
Oh. Okay. So, because you already took damage, Leo looks over to you and you begin hearing it almost sounds like the prison bells, but then it starts ringing in your mind only. You will take the 4 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch. Why is everyone ganging up on me?
And then, because I want Satyr to know that we are still friends in this moment, I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word
Okay.
on Satyr. I will look in Satyr's eyes. And we're just going to do first level. That, ooh, nice. Is 4 plus my wisdom, which is 7 points of healing to Satyr.
Very nice.
Oh
my god.
And that was my bonus action, so I cannot move my duplicate. But Leo will kind of fuck off back behind here for the moment. And I'm trying to get behind this pillar, but it doesn't want me to.
The pillar is
it's because
not,
it's not in a
yeah.
square.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, well, kind of there. And the only thing my duplicate will do to Kepri is, how do you move? How do you fucking move your... Okay. We'll just kind of move and tilt his head curiously. That is all for the duplicate. And that's my turn.
Understood. I don't think any of those things would have set off your held action, Kepri.
No.
Okay.
Definitely like, oh, you stopped moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
You notice that happen, but you also see Modin getting the
Oh,
shit beaten out
yeah,
of them
absolutely.
over in the other corner. What do you do?
Kepri's gonna be like, well, Kepri's gonna look over like, okay, and he's going to aim straight for Satyr.
I love it. So this is going to do, I'm gonna just say you're proficient in this thing. So you're gonna add your dexterity and your proficiency to hit, and it's going to do a d12 damage plus
Wait.
your dex.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing I want to do. Since my focus is on this bastard who just hurt my friend, Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
What does it look like as your hunter's mark manifests on this person? Or does it look like anything at all?
Kepri. Well, Kepri turns his head, and from out of like a crack in his shoulder, a wasp will just blitz out right over to Seder and latch itself somewhere on him where he doesn't notice, like somewhere on the back, poised and ready.
A little wasp goes over and flies over to Seder, lands on her back. And so you get that extra damage from your hunter's mark. Go ahead and roll to hit. You get your dex plus proficiency, and then you add your dex to the damage. The damage die is a d12.
Dex plus proficiency. I'm gonna roll in this thing because I don't trust my dice anymore. We'll put it in the ocean.
Oh,
don't
it went
worry.
to the lake!
It went
Well,
to the
I haven't
water.
thrown it yet. All right, fine.
Oh.
We'll put it on the board.
It's on poob.
What do you add to that?
Oh, that's very sweet.
So it's not.
What happens?
What do you?
So
what do you,
this plus proficiency.
plus dex plus proficiency. So you add your dex and proficiency together.
That will be a 8.
Seder, does an 8 hit your armor class?
I will not. I'm
No.
sorry.
Damn.
You shoot, it misses, it kind of flies off and lands into the ground back behind Seder. You pull back, load up another arrow to get ready for your next shot on your next turn. Do you, you still have some movement. Do you move anywhere or do you stay here?
If I can't pick up this thing, then I'm sticking to here.
Okay. Murin, your turn.
Sorry, yes, 1 second. I'm just fixing my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. DM, would you allow me to use my tempestuous magic to jump onto this pillar here?
There is no ceiling. It is an open... Excuse me. The ceiling is open, so... yeah.
Alright, sick.
You would take an attack of opportunity.
No, if you let me use my tempestuous magic, that allows me to move away without
Oh, that's right.
and-
Okay.
provoking that.
Understood. What spell do you cast to activate that? Is that what you have to do? I cannot remember.
No, it's just a bonus action I can
Oh.
do once per short rest, I think.
Wonderful. What does it look like?
Actually,
as
I
you...
don't think I have a limit on doing it. I can just do it as a bonus action.
What does it look like as you cause this like distraction to stop Seder from being able to get that opportunity attack, and you'd also just fly up into the air like 10 or so feet?
Yeah. Let me move.
I got you.
Ah, shit. Thank you.
Oh.
So, dust and dirt, start to kick up, around Morden as a sort of like mini whirlwind, starts going around him, and he jumps up over the pillar, and I think, Nathan, I'm so sorry, what's your character's name again?
Seder.
I think Seder gets a little sniff and maybe a taste in their mouth of like salt water ocean spray.
All right.
and like there's just the faintest like gray green green blue glow around. So but that is just a bonus action. My action is that I will look down upon you and open my jaw and breathe lightning at you.
Woo!
Awesome. Oh boy.
You have to make a DC 12 dex save.
I got 12.
Mm, yeah, meets it beats it, but you still take half.
Okay.
Plus 3 is 8, so 4 lightning damage. And that is my turn.
Math. Okay. Sick. Okay. Who? Sorry. Who's next?
Is it you?
I thought
Uh,
so. I usually wait for DM to.
Well, Ashley has gone away for the moment.
Oh, sorry, I don't have Discord open.
I will wait then. Yeah, I don't. I'm not looking at Discord.
They're coming back. Not looking back. No problem.
Oh.
It'll be Satyr up next, right after that. You are unable to reach Murin at this current level with any melee attacks.
I was immediately going to ask how tall is this pillar?
How tall can you fly up, Murin? Not that it's like the maximum, but it is going to be under your max height, because...
It's 10 foot.
10 foot? I did say 10 foot before.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I would allow you to reach them with a melee weapon, as that adds like about 1.5 feet to your reach, but melee spell attacks, no.
Oh yeah. It would be, well, again, cool moment brain is just like, I'm gonna jump up there, grab, and then drag them back down. But if you're allowing, I can leap and strike. I will do that. That sounds good to me.
Yeah. I'll let you, yeah, it's gotta be with the weapon, if you're making a jump to hit.
It is with my weapon. Okay, that's gonna be, I think it's a 22 again. Yes, 22. And I'm gonna get this.
Is strength your best stat? I can't remember.
Strength is my second best stat. Wisdom is my best. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Kind of glad I took Savage Attacker. Yeah.
God damn it.
Satyr leaps up, and just catches your foot really good with her mace and deals 8 damage.
Oh. 8 damage hurts. How you doing, Murin?
I'm still standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Hold on. Don't think I'll be able to do anything else.
I think you do have a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action, but I just don't know if I'll do it right now.
Fair enough.
And the only person I'd healing word would be myself, but I'm not gonna do that. So that's my turn. Wait, you can't get any opportunity attacks on me, so I'm gonna strategically go here. Try to get just a tad touch of cover on that bad boy, if at all possible. Because I know, height, the high ground advantage.
You have another bonus action. I don't know if you're forgetting about.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
Just I'm saving it.
understood.
Wait, are we winning?
Are we winning?
Sorry.
Are you winning, son?
Sorry.
I guess we're finding out real soon. Leo, it's your turn.
Okay. There's multiple problems. First things first. Leo themselves will move this way. And as Leo does that, the duplicate I can cast spells through. Bonus action, spiritual weapon. May I have a swag little marker? I want to put it next to this mounted piece of shit. No, it's not a piece of shit. This mounted crossbow. I know it's not really into base with Khepri, but I'm hoping I can get it base to base with the crossbow. And as Leo's duplicate kind of had tilted his head to look at you, Khepri, wordlessly does some hand motions and almost like a rising, and from the ground, swirling from shadow, you see what looks like a thieves' dagger, but it's jagged. And I'm gonna try and hit the crossbow, if that makes sense. I want to try.
Sure.
I probably won't be able to do it this turn. The goal is to break it,
Go ahead
or
and
like
roll to
break
hit
its
for
mount,
me.
something. Yeah. That was a natural one, so that doesn't do it.
Go ahead and roll damage. I'm gonna make something just a little funny happen. Because I had
Sure.
decided to in my head before you rolled the nat 1 that if you rolled a nat 1 that there's a possibility that this could happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me look up. I forgot what the fucking damage dice is. Sorry. Not
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh.
So it's a d8 plus my spell casting. Ugh. Yikes. So that is 8 plus 3 is...
So you do hit the
11.
thing. It's a stationary object, but you don't hit it where you want to. And you pretty much break it off of the mount. And Khepri, now you just have a crossbow. You can no longer target the crossbow separately as it's being carried by Khepri now. So you just have this giant ass crossbow.
Well, I helped you out. We're friends.
Thanks.
What is going on over here? Sorry. There's a random D4 that's trying to get me to roll it on my screen. And that's my bonus action. For my action, I will cast... Let's see. All right. I need a dexterity saving throw from Murin as I cast Sacred Flame. It's a DC 13.
Oh, you said it's Dex?
Yes.
What did I add to that? Aha! Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. It does nothing. You see holy flames try and lick up at your feet, and you completely avoid it. And that's going to be my turn.
DM, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
Morin looks to it looks like there's somebody standing on this overseeing stage.
Yeah,
Or to
this
one of
person
them.
right up here.
Sorry. I did not mean
Yeah.
to roll that D4.
Yeah,
sorry.
there's totally a person standing up there.
And I go, I told you I'm not a demon.
Oh.
They look at you wordlessly. You see, their mask is different from everybody else's. It's practically a helmet. It encases their entire head. Then they have these vibrant green robes. Within the mask itself, you see lenses that distort the eyes, almost as if they are corrective lenses.
Oh, interesting.
And they look back at you, put their hands, or rest their elbows on the railing, rest their chin in their hands, and just watch wordlessly. That Leo had just gone, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Capri, you're up.
Well, with my new handy crossbow, his
Yes.
dagger still doesn't look friendly.
Not necessarily.
This is around the point Capri goes, "Oh shit, I'm in a corner."
You hear the waves crashing on the rocks below and behind you.
Let's see. I want to move, I don't know where. We'll
I will say
go.
meta knowledge, I won't get an attack of opportunity with my weapon.
Mm.
Well, I was going to
Spiritual
move
weapons
anyway.
Yeah.
But fair.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we'll do it so that... Where would I have line of sight?
I would say you've got. Oh, I see what you're going for. Okay.
Do, you do? Because I don't. I'm just moving. Okay. That still does that still have line of sight? I can't tell.
Line of sight on who?
Seder.
Not there. That pillar is in your way.
Yeah. Let's see. Just gauging the waters, don't mind me.
I like the I know that
5,
Kepri's
10.
not actually doing it. I like the idea that you're flowing around like a
Yeah.
bug.
We'll go here. This should be 30 tile based.
Sure. Yeah. Like that. And you've got line of sight on everything from here.
Let's see. Got 2 options for myself. Surely I'll hit again. Right? Surely. I'm gonna go for another bolt.
Wonderful. You load up another. Take the shot. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh!
Where'd it go?
Really?
Well, what do you add?
Since I'm proficient, it's that plus dex. I used to be good at math. 14 to hit. And
Who
that's
you-
it.
sorry, who are you naming?
Seder. Seder.
Yeah, I think that hits me.
Yeah, because none of us are wearing armor.
That hit me.
So 1d12. Yes.
1d12 plus your dex mod.
Plus your
Ooh.
plus your hunter's mark too.
Yeah. And a little something since I did hit. I'm a swarm keeper. I could use something called Gathered Swarm. So, let me just... Okay, so... 14 base, and then... Hunter's Mark
Is it just
is
D6?
1d6. Duh.
Yeah. This is the wasp sting.
5? All right, so that's 14 plus a 5 plus...
19.
And as the crossbow bolt whizzes through the air, impacts Satyr, it bursts into just a bunch of flies that all immediately pelt him to, dealing an extra d6.
Her.
Her, I'm sorry!
It's okay.
Thank you for correcting me, though.
God damn. Holy fuck! So, Satyr takes 25 damage from this one
Leave
attack.
it alone!
That one was a doozy. For sure. For sure. Holy crap. Great hit. All
That was
your
awesome.
things. All your things. Woof.
Yeah, Swarm Keeper is fun.
Yeah, it's pretty busted. It's awesome.
Is there anything else you do on your turn, Capri?
I do not do anything else.
Wonderful. Maren.
Yes.
This figure,
It's me.
as they stare at you, you once again hear your own voice in your head. Just fight.
Ooh, and Z gets like, oh, that pisses them off. So much. And he aims this next attack at them.
You're gonna try to hit the figure up at the top?
Yes, I am. Yes,
Go
I
ahead and
am.
roll to hit.
Awesome.
This is another magic missile at second level.
Oh.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw while you're at it.
Yes, I'm going to use Empowered Spell to re-roll one of them. Oh, it's the one again. So that is 1, 8. 9 force damage, and you said dex save?
Yes, please.
21.
21.
Yeah, not a crit.
That's okay. You still take half. I hope
Damn.
that might be enough to... We'll see what happens. You move your hand up to hit this figure, and I think all of you see this happen. As it connects, they kind of falter back, reach up to like grab their head, but just touch mask. Raise their hand up, close it, and flames engulf your feet, Modin, before bursting up around you. You're going to take 15, 16, 17, 18, half. You take 12 points of fire damage from a hellish rebuke.
Yeah, I'm down. And Z lets out like a terrifying guttural wail.
Knocked down.
Do they fall off the pillar or stay up?
Roll a d6 for me, Modin.
Six.
6. You fall, start to slide off, but the jagged, splintered top of this pillar catches on the back of your shirt, and you just kind of hang there from your shirt, unconscious.
Nasty.
Satyr, you're up. This figure, after getting hit by that, looks like they stop for a moment and they turn around, and you see them like leave your field of vision.
I mean, that is happenstance as Satyr clutches the buzzing wound of the most painful attack she's gotten.
The most
I have
painful
2 health.
wasp sting in a while.
Yeah, real bad. She roars and as her face contorts and fur starts to press out from underneath her leathers until her armor disappears, or her clothing disappears under the orange and black and white striped fur as Satyr turns into a tiger.
I thought I had a tiger. Do I not have a tiger? Here, wait. I have a solution.
Okay.
Uh,
Too big!
oh,
Too
That's
big!
way too big.
it's a giant ass
love-
tiger.
I love that beautiful lady.
That's still too fucking big. What the hell? That's too small. Okay, we're going back up a size. I don't care.
It's fine.
Permissions. You,
Oh God, yeah. Knocked down to 2 health. Very, very good.
Holy shit.
Had to do
You're just a
that.
cat now.
I'm a big cat.
I'm
now.
sorry I don't have a tiger.
Okay, I don't care that much. It's all right. So,
What is
seeing
it?
now?
What is you? You
Oh,
wild
oh,
shape.
Yes. Satyr wild shapes, and the clothing that she wore, it kind of looks like it just kind of sinks into her new form, but you can still see on specifically the face of the tiger, her piercings remain in the ear and eyebrow of the
That's
beast. But that's I'm so scared. I'm gonna run really fast.
Oh, tiger get
towards
40.
Kepri. Tiger get 40.
Damn.
Yes.
You
I'm
could.
gonna use-
You still have an action to.
Hi.
So Kepri, you see a tiger run at you as fast as you've ever seen something run at you. But can't do anything just yet. Can't.
Leo, you're up.
All right. So I can move my spear. Let's see how far it can get. That's 20 feet.
Oh boy.
You see the duplicate look at you, and it's kind of weird how it's kind of neutral base. It's like a cartoonish angry scowl. Almost uncanny. And I will try and hit you with my spiritual weapon for my bonus action. Let me make sure. Yeah, bonus action I can move and hit. I had to make sure it wasn't one or the other. That's dog shit, but what do I get to it? Roll an 8 plus... It's just my spell attack, correct? Sorry. Yeah, I use a melee spell attack, so 8 plus 5 is 13 to hit.
13 to hit. Miss.
Alright, cool.
With all of this happening, with one person being knocked unconscious by this figure up top, even the crowd is picking up. Their cheers began the moment that you walked into the chamber and have risen with every blood drawn. And most of them are on the edge of their seats at this point, watching the rest of this battle unfold. Anything else from you, Leo?
Yes. My action. Leo's gonna run up to the unconscious body that's hanging. And I'm going to try and deceive the crowd. I want this to look like I'm kind of taking a shot at the unconscious person. in reality, I'm gonna hit a spare the dying
Oh.
on this person.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. My sleight of hand is only +1, but I rolled a 17 for an 18.
Okay. As you move up, you kind of bend down to grab at one of like the swords on the ground. Move in for kind of like a fake little thing. Get yourself close enough, and you cast your Spare the Dying.
And I don't know if he can hear me, but just for my turn, I will say into his ear, it's just a show. You just gotta play along. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Kepri, you're up.
Did Capri see any of that
Make
behind
me
this tiger?
make me a perception check.
I'm so glad I'm a druid. Finally.
Druids
Yeah, I
are
know.
so awesome.
It's
I was
nice,
turning,
right?
I was turning into an animal so many times as Marcus. And now I know I'm made for it.
Oh, let's
That was
see.
good. Sorry, that was really mean.
13 perception.
You saw Leo move up to Murin and didn't see much else.
Was there like? Well, didn't see much else. Okay. Well, Capri knows what he's got to do. That's for sure. Seeing, this person who's kind of been toying with Capri a lot, and he doesn't know what to make of him. Walk up to Murin.
Oh.
He's going to cast. Hold on. Yes, this is what I want to do. He is going to cast Zephyr Strike on himself, dropping the Hunter's Mark on. I tried to look for your name on the tail spider, and all I
Satyr.
could Satyr, all I could see was cat. I'm sorry.
That's so funny.
I am
So-
cat right now, so.
Capri will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cat gets an attack of opportunity.
Zephyr Strike negates
Oh.
Yeah,
that.
Zephyr Strike. That's the thing Cass loves so much. It lets you. It basically boosts your speed and makes you hard to hit for 1 round.
Oh, it boosts my speed. Yeah. Well,
I believe so. I could be wrong.
your walking
Sorry,
speed
I'm
increases by 30. Yeah. Okay, so I do get 30 extra feet.
Oh my god, yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Why am I going towards the spike pit? Ah. Have I got line of sight at Leo here? I don't think so, because the candle.
A candle would be in the way. You can do it from there. You'd have to kind of
Never
get
looked
like
good.
around here-ish to be able to.
Yeah, you know what? Being away from the tiger sounds like a good idea, even if this is risky. So, Kemper is gonna. So, Zephyr Strike, and then just seeing Leo walk up to Murren, he's gonna just scream Murren's name, and then ready a bolt to fire into Leo. Which is with advantage, too, because of Zephyr Strike. Wow, this is busted.
You're gonna hit me regardless. I promise.
Don't. You better knock on wood.
I did.
Okay, well.
We'll see if you crit. Let's roll again.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Alright.
Yeah, my
Well,
AC's 11, so you did definitely hit me.
Okay. So 1d12. Boop. Oh.
Oh.
And let's see, since I hit, we'll do hold on, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Make me a strength saving throw.
Oh boy! Oh my, what the fuck? Sorry, I rolled really good for no reason. I have no bonus to strength. That's a 19.
Ah,
Wow.
you succeed. Okay. So the arrow whizzes into, like, your arm, and a cloud of flies again appears, but you fight against it, so nothing quite really happens. But Capri's got his
What-
eyes on you.
What damage do I take? Sorry, you rolled 2 and then
Oh,
it's
right.
plus dex, right?
I'm sorry, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me to do damage to you. That will be 5 points of damage.
Does the Zephyr do anything extra?
Thank you.
I am
No,
trying
you-
to be a helpful backseat gamer.
An extra 3 to that 5, so 8.
Nice.
Oh my, I almost subtracted 33 on accident.
Oh god.
Ooh,
Okay.
what? I mean, no, that's the amount you're supposed to subtract. What do you mean?
No.
Murin, you are unconscious.
Yes.
You have had Spare the Dying cast on yourself.
Yes.
So you are
It
stable.
saves. Yeah, it saves them, or it saves them from making death saves.
Go ahead and roll me a d6.
Okay. 3.
3. In 3 rounds, you will wake up, as long as nothing else happens to you.
Great.
After that, Satyr.
Oh,
Cat, your turn.
Oh, hold on.
Huh?
I have to make a con save for my duplicate. I just realized because it's concentration.
That's right.
So what's my?
DC's
I have
10.
to beat 10.
Mhm.
10. Okay. Yeah, I got duplicate's still up.
Cool. Cat, your turn.
bruh. So I
Either.
go 40. I go 40 feet. And then can't.
I think you are within 5 feet because
That would count.
like otherwise you're in the same space, you know.
Okay, then cool.
Then
Then
there's
I'm
a
going
spike
to-
pit behind Capri.
I know.
I just
I'm going to pounce.
Ooh.
So if a tiger moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature and hits it with a claw attack, that target must make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh.
So I'm going to. I ran 20 feet towards you. I'm going to make a claw attack. You need to make me a strength. Oh god. I rolled 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
So
And a strength save, you said?
DC 13 strength saving.
Ah. That will pass with the 16.
Okay, no problem. If I knocked you prone, I could have made another bite attack with a bonus action.
Here, let me do you a favor, though. What's the damage I take?
Yeah, here it is. I roll this dice. That's okay. Good. I mean, I get to roll. I don't get to roll this twice. Or no, do I? This is a melee weapon attack. I've already rolled max, so that's a 13.
Right, your claws do count as
Oh, no.
natural weapons.
I'm so sorry. I was supposed to roll a d8. I am very bad. I'm a dum-dum. Here's a d8 instead of a d10.
Good, you're just trying to kill me. Don't worry about it.
I get to roll that again. Cool. So that is 8 damage as I swipe you with my claw.
The sound against sharp claws against this old metal shrieks through this space that you are all in, causing a lot of the viewers, onlookers, to cover their ears and recoil. After Seder, Leo, you're up.
All right. I've got the weapon in my hand, and I'm really trying to play this up. I look over at Kepri.
Oh, at the beginning of your turn,
Yes.
this person makes their reappearance back at the banister and continues watching the fight.
Okay. I will move. Ah! Here. This probably won't fucking go anywhere close to anybody, but I can at least move it with my bonus action. And Leo comes with the sword. The duplicate will cast Guiding Bolt from behind you, Kepri. So I need to. And this is just first level. Is what is my spell attack? That is a 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Swag, swag. Boom.
Is
Oh
it-
my god. Sorry. I forgot what dice I need. I was trying to grab D8s. That is not what I need. Alright. Oh! I'm sorry about this.
Are you though?
I keep subconsciously being like, why hasn't Raph wild shaped into a genie yet?
Yeah.
So let me double
no.
check what type of damage this is, because I forget. I
This
just
is-
rolled fucking crazy. So that's 21 points of radiant damage to Kepri.
Holy shit! What the
Woo!
fuck?
The next attack roll, and now Kepri is glowing, and the next attack roll has advantage.
As Kepri begins to glow, the crowd kind of, ooh.
That's my whole turn. I moved bonus and action.
Wow.
All right, Kepri, it's your turn.
Holy fucking shit! What do they feed you? Jesus Christ!
Meow.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
All right. Decisions.
Yeah, not in the
Zephyr
best
Strike.
place.
Yeah, Zephyr Strike will let me not get any opportunity attacks, but I don't get that advantage anymore.
Mm.
So.
Do you still get the extra damage?
No. It was
Okay.
only for that attack, and I also don't get the extra movement.
Mm.
So it's good for a quick burst, but. Okay, so that's what I got to work with. Question, just because I'm curious, not
Sure.
because I'm gonna wrestle a tiger. If I were to push Seder into the spike pit, would she fit?
Sure.
Okay. Not going to, but I was kind of curious.
Now you're
Uh,
giving me ideas.
What do mean?
I'm better. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm a tiger.
All right.
I'm
I'm
a
more.
tiger.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll do. Actually, move back 1. Is that doing what I think it will? No, it won't. Okay, well, we're gonna make a gamble, mostly because, God, that radiant damage. So... Yeah, fuck it. Using his last spell slot, Capri's going to put the Hunter's Mark back onto Satyr.
Mm.
And he is going to try and shoot.
Love it. How much health does the tiger have, Nathan?
37.
Yeah.
And if you do
Okay.
39, you knock Satyr out. Because I think Satyr had 2 health.
Yes.
Bold assumptions.
You can maybe do that.
We've been rolling
Not with
really
that
high.
roll.
We've been really, really high with little
Well,
Yeah?
characters.
Yeah,
Well,
what's the
wait, hold on.
tiger's AC?
12. Same as
For-
me. Same as Satyr.
With proficiency and with dex,
Mm-hmm.
that is an 8 plus 4, that is a 12.
Ooh.
It just meets it.
So you hit.
Okay. Christ. Now I gotta think. You're a tiger right now. Tiger's strong?
I don't know. DM. What is how much does?
Don't. It was more rhetorical, if anything.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm not taking out all of your HP. So I want you to make a strength saving throw.
Cool.
And I will roll damage and
Tiger
Pray
stat
to God.
strength save.
Yes. Yes. Saving throw would be.
Ooh.
Wait. Really
I
quick.
think that's a D. Is that? Oh wait. Never
this
mind.
this is for damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Is
D12, huh?
sorry for tiger, because it's just it doesn't say specifically saving throws anywhere. My strength is a 17, so I'd get a +3. How would I get my saving throw?
It's the same unless it's specifically listed.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you're specifically proficient.
Oh, okay. Then I got a 15.
15. Okay. Unfortunate. So,
Don't forget Hunter's Mark damage.
Yep. 1d6. So,
Where'd that go?
well, there, I guess.
Hey.
Hiding.
So,
It's scared.
that will be d12 plus dex. Sorry. That will be 20 points of damage as that familiar wasp sting hits once again. And again, this giant cloud of flies tries to push you, but nothing happens.
To 20.
20 points of damage, yes.
Cool.
Because crossbow is d12 plus dex.
You just need one more real good one of those. Capri, you got this.
I don't.
Uh,
But that is my turn.
Murin, 2 more rounds until you awaken.
All right.
Satyr, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to heal myself for a D8.
Yep. There it is.
Moon Druid go burr.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So that's gonna be. Yes. Alright. I'm going to run and pounce on Kepri. So that's going to be a claw attack. It is 20, I think it's 21.
That'll hit.
I need you to make me a strength saving throw as I roll damage.
Okay.
Oh,
You got advantage on the hit, by the way, Nathan.
Oh, I did?
On the first strike because of guiding bolt.
Let me see if I crit. No, I didn't. Okay. Cool. So that's 7 from that claw attack. What's the...
And Kepri is down.
You got knocked prone, so
No, he's dead. Or
Kevin's
unconscious.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, whatever, 20 whatever from that one hit spell did a lot.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I rolled 2 6s, a 5, and a 4.
Yeah, as Satyr in this tiger form bats you down, kind of pauses for a moment. She's gonna turn around to Leo, but like doesn't do anything immediately.
Sure.
Just is still a very high stress scenario. Just making the lock on with Leo.
Yeah. Leo. It's your turn. What
I
do
will
you...
approach. Oh my god, I want to stay away from that fuck ass spike pit. Oh god, sorry, I didn't mean to climb. I'm not moving my spiritual weapon, I'm moving my duplicate. I'm going to
No, not you.
No.
Yeah, fuck you and your stupid cat.
Oh.
Wait, did I just make Kepri? Oh, I did. I couldn't tell
Yeah.
because of your little
Yeah.
your stance.
I use my bonus action to move my duplicate. I'm gonna use my action to approach Satyr to double my speed. And I will try. I'm gonna feint like I'm going for a punch. But I will say a show, Satyr. That was the wrong accent. A show, Satyr. I just pulled a Zenithir accent. Sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead and make me a
happens.
sleight of hand check to disguise this punch. And Satyr has to sell it, so Satyr, give me a deception check.
Okay.
Or a performance check. I like that better.
I got a 16. Oh my god, where's my pen?
I use my own stats, correct?
For this one, yes, it's
Yeah.
charisma.
Okay. I got 15.
Okay. You think at least this first like fake punch seemed really good as the audience near you goes, "Ooh!" You hear one of them go, "Why would you punch a tiger?" Anything else from you, Leo?
That was my whole turn.
Okay, Kepri, make me a death saving throw.
Mm-hmm. You get to see it live. Cause fuck y'all. Hey, look, it's a failure.
What?
Oh.
Oh, didn't mean to roll that second one. It was a 9, so.
Understood. I saw it. Modin is stable. You have... Shit, did I say 2 last round?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I
Yes.
still. This is my last turn.
Yes. Satyr, you're up.
Okay. I'm a motherfucking tiger. What?
Yeah. I was gonna say Leo stands like goading you for the for the hit.
For the hit. This is a show. Satyr, she's gonna go for her pounce. She, 20 feet out. Oh, bam! Claw. I'm not
Straight
going to
save?
try. Yeah. Wait. Well,
Marion,
I-
they're BMing
Do it.
us.
can I do it?
So
well,
if you
okay.
don't actually connect the attack, I cannot allow you to do any secondary things.
Okay. How
you
about
can,
this?
but you can still disguise this as a pounce.
Right. But so what if I do the first part of the pounce, which is the claw attack to prone, and then I feign the next bite, so the the finish.
That's
I
gonna
bite
be
down.
deception checks from both of you, or no, sorry, performance checks.
Okay.
Performance.
But am I allowed to attempt it that way?
Sure.
Okay. So I make the claw attack. Let's just see. I think
Yeah, baby.
I was just a 15 hits. I hope.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm trying
and
to find my fucking.
the first hit is going to be real. So hopefully this doesn't
My-
kill you.
Oh, you're fine. I got
So-
a 21 performance, by the way.
Wonderful.
21 performance. The damage you're going to take is 4. And do you like purposely fail the strength saving throw, I'm assuming? Or is that even
Yeah,
an option
yeah.
for us? Okay.
Excuse me a moment. I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's okay.
No
I
problem.
do have to make a concentration check. That was no. I think my duplicate's gone. Yeah, my
Understood.
duplicate eats the dust.
All right. And this is where I roll the deception or performance, whichever one you said, where I am going to go for the bite, the pounce, then bonus action bite, and feign it as don't actually bite,
Yeah.
it's fake.
Performance.
Here we go. Not amazing. 14.
Okay. You lean down and you get the vibe that a lot of people are believing that you are bit down in the neck, but the people closest specifically, you're not so sure.
There's no blood spurting out.
There's no blood.
Yeah.
Anything else from you, Satyr?
I'm. Well, that is all I can do for the moment. So I feel like it's though I attempted it and it kind of worked, it's not gonna cut it, no matter what.
Sure.
Right? Okay. Fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I assumed not, but no biggie. Leo is prone, so Satyr will just. Well, I used all my movement, so that's that.
And it will be Leo's turn.
All right.
The crowd, the crowd nearest to you begins to chant, "Make them bleed. Make them bleed." And it starts to pick up.
All right. I would like. What would be the action economy of me as my duplicate kind of sinks back into the ground, fizzles, and shakes? What would be the action economy if I tried to mock that first hit took me out?
You want to try to pretend, I would let you do it with a pretty high DC, performance, just because of the fact that, at least the people closest to you know that you did not get hit.
Okay. I know the first one did connect for real.
Well, yeah.
The second one did not. Kepri's not looking good. I'm going to instead. I'm close to Kepri. I'd like to reach out and touch. I need allies. We need to take her out. And I'll cast Cure Wounds on Kepri.
Okay, I love that.
Because that seems like a safer bet. You get back. Oh my god, I forgot what my fucking wisdom bonus was for a second. You get back 10.
Capri, you're back up at 10 health.
I know what's going on, but I don't like it. I don't really appreciate it. I just don't. It's alright. It's fine. Okay.
Anything else, Leo?
I'll move my spiritual weapon for my bonus action.
Love. While you're doing that, Capri, you're up. You are prone. Your one eye opens, and you hear the sounds of the crowd, kind of in a little bit of confusion, but you awake, and you see this tiger is now fighting the man who earlier you were trying to kill.
Hello, hello. Are my friends present?
Hello, hello.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought I
My-
was unmuted. My bad.
My tailspire disconnected for a second.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
It's okay. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, Kepri just. What? 5 more minutes? Alright, so prone, that will take an action to get up.
Half of your movement to get up.
Half of my movement to get up. Okay.
Yep. And going unconscious would have broken concentration on your spells.
Yes, so I got nada.
Mm.
Well,
Did he hear what I said as I reached out and healed them?
I'll say yeah. I'll say sure.
it is a big fucking cat. Alright. I don't regret picking up a crossbow, but I just suck to move right now. Oh, fuck it. Kepri half-dazedly will move away. Have his movement.
Okay,
Yeah,
Oh, mic was on.
you will take an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Hmm?
Hold that thought. Sorry.
Huh?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Are we still holding a thought?
Yes. Even if I shoot with a crossbow, it'll be a disadvantage at this range, won't it?
I think
I
it's
think
only
it's
within
only
5
base
feet.
to base.
Yeah.
Okay, then sure. Go ahead.
Right.
Hit me.
Yeah, I rolled 13 to hit.
That misses.
Woo!
I figured as much.
Okay.
Crossbow time.
All right. Strange person. Kepri will load up a shot. Fire away. Hoping for the best.
Is Leo down?
No. I pretended to get fucked up by Satyr, and then I healed
Okay.
Kepri and brought them back.
That'll be. Sorry.
All good.
I am brain dying. It's plus proficiency, plus dex. It should be easy, and I lost the number. 8 plus 8, 16. There we go. That's it.
Okay, yeah.
So close.
Huh?
So close to taking out the tiger form.
Oh, that was to hit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was damage. My bad.
No. Not yet. Not yet.
No, but I think that does hit.
Yes. So. All right. Sure. Yeah, the thing I was gonna try last time sure ain't gonna work, so we're gonna just go for all-out damage here. Whee! Okay. Well, great start. Then with Swarmkeeper, we'll do an extra d6. Then we add the dex to this. 6. That will be 10 damage. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That is my turn.
Modin, your eyes open, and across from you, you are hanging off the side of this pillar by your shirt. And across the room from you, you see Kepri with this big old crossbow running around shooting the big old tiger.
Holy fucking shit.
And I will say, on this turn, because I kind of just made up that mechanic as we were going along. You can take an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay, what would you say if, I cast Featherfall myself and tried to jump down and out?
I would let that happen. It would be like an athletics check if you didn't want to do Featherfall to take no damage. But yeah, to be like fully safe, Featherfall, you could get yourself off.
Sorry.
You do have 1 health.
I think I want to cast Featherfall because I also want to, like, I mean, I should ask you, would it help me jump out further?
Sure. I'll say sure, yeah. Because you fall slower.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I will do that and mark that on my character sheet. And I really don't remember how to calculate jump distance.
I'm not going to be too worried about it. I'm going to say with Featherfall, you could probably jump... Because it's at least 10 feet down, so I'll say you can go 10 feet out in any direction as well.
Okay. So let's say I'm right here.
Yeah, not too much terribly farther, but you do get a little distance.
And would that be my movement or my action?
It was a reaction to cast the spell, movement to get off of the thing.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Okay. You could still do like a cantrip, because it was a reaction for Featherfall. If you wanted to use an action
that's
cantrip.
right. Yes, I will... ooh. I'll cast Blade Ward on myself.
Love it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Satyr, it's your turn.
I should have went for the kill. I shouldn't. Mercy doesn't do you anything in this world. It really doesn't.
You about to
I'm
turn
going
on Leo?
I'm going to first use my bonus action to heal myself for a D8. That's gonna be. Is there anything added to that, or is
I
it
don't
just
think
a
so. I think it's just a D8 per spell slot.
Yes.
Or per level spell.
So I'm going to get back CX. Okay. And I'm going to bite Leo for real.
Hell yeah.
That's I think it's a 24 to hit,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna roll this. Well, I won't need to roll it again because I rolled max. That's gonna be Fug. Where's the tiger? That's gonna be 13 points of damage as the tiger's mouth closes around your head.
Cool.
How does Leo respond to actually being bitten in the face by this tiger?
He's gonna scream, "Damn it, Satyr!" And I'll go when you finish your turn. But
I think that's gonna. I did a bonus action and my action, so I think that's gonna be it. That's it.
all right, cool. Let me look up the spell.
Satyr just getting mad at Leo and being like, okay, fuck you, I'm gonna bite you in the face now.
All right. I'm gonna cast blindness on Satyr. Make a con save.
Mm-hmm.
It's DC 13. You might get it.
What would a bear add?
A tiger.
Or a tiger? My bad.
I don't know.
I only
Lions and
rolled.
tigers and bears.
I only rolled an 8.
All right. So I'm concentrating on this. You are blinded for 1 minute. At the end of each of your turns, you can make a con save. On a success, it ends. But you go and bite Leo, and in this moment, you see genuine fear, and then a glaze over your eyes. And that's the last thing you see. Leo will try and roll out. So you, while blinded, will have disadvantage on strikes. I want to try and get out of this, if that's possible. But if it's my action to do that, I'll just stay where I am.
Because it'll be half movement to stand up, so you will just only be able to move 15 feet after doing so.
Oh, okay. That's fine. How do I stand up? There we go. And you can get an attack of opportunity if you would like.
It'll be at
I-
disadvantage because you're blind.
Well, didn't I use my reaction on Kepri?
You just
Or
had your
was that-
turn, so you have a reaction again.
Okay. Well, then still disadvantage. Let's see what happens. No way. I rolled a freaking. Wait. Well, I mean, low AC. Let's see what I add to a 9.
Yeah, I have an 11 AC. You probably hit me.
Yeah, I got 12. So, as
Yeah.
you're walking away, Satyr blindly lashes out with her claws, and deals you 7 damage.
Boo! I had 6 left. Good night.
So they
All right.
weren't friends.
Spiritual weapon is gone.
So I don't even leave the square. I stay here. I get partially. And blindness is not concentration, so I think it does stay up. I thought it was concentration for some reason, but is that correct?
Uh,
If it's
Nope.
not concentration, it still stays up.
don't remember.
I'm
Well,
gonna
you're
say so.
unconscious, not dead, so yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Say what? So.
Seder, you are still blind.
Okay, fair.
You do hear Leo cry out. And the voice you hear cry out is slightly higher pitched than the normal southern gentleman accent.
The next turn after would be Kepri. You just watch this tiger turn on their ally? As the crowd cheers on, they're loving it.
Okay. Well, I know what Kepri wants to do. Even despite the strange situation. Probably just move a bit away from a bit away. I use all my movement. Move away from the cat. as it
Sure.
were. And he is going to ready a bolt once again and hopes to God this thing goes down. Because this is no mere mortal man, woman.
This is a beast.
This is a beast.
Do you get advantage because she is blind?
That might be a factor, because she literally can't see it coming.
You'll never see it coming. Sorry.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
All right. Okay. Well,
I think you still
Not a crit.
hit.
but it'll hit. Shall. At least, probably. Does it hit? It is polite to ask.
Nathan?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. What was the AC roll? It was way above my shit. I believe.
13 to hit without modifier.
Yeah. I have an AC of 12. Sorry, I zoned out for a sec. I was waiting for you to start saying damage. I gotcha.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's cool.
Alright, well, here comes the numbers you wanted, I guess? Don't know why you want these. Ooh. So that is a d12 plus dex, which... That is 12 points of damage.
Dope.
You're still a tiger?
Yes, I'm still
Ooh.
a tiger.
Ah!
I have been keeping good track of my HP. I have been getting.
Oh hell
healing
yeah!
myself.
You've been healing yourself every round.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from you, Capri? You don't.
This is how
huh?
it feels to fight a druid!
You don't have any
This
other
sucks.
damage things from your because you did Hunter's Mark. Do you have any other things from
I-
your?
Used all three level 1 charges. The only cantrip I have is Mage Hand.
Heard.
I will say, if you hurt me, please just wait to tell me the damage. I have to get up and use the restroom.
Alright. But yes, that is my turn. I don't think I could take a bonus action to pick up that shield and cower behind it, so...
I'll let you pick up the shield as a free action.
I'll take the shield. I'll take it!
Modin, your turn.
Okay. I move Oh. I move. Where's we here? 30. And that should be within 30 feet of Capri. If I measured correctly.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so as a bonus action, I will use my bolstering rally, and Morin lets out a like dinosaur roar. And Peppery, you get 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you. Wait, you're the one almost died. Hold on.
Listen, I'm doing what I can.
Okay.
What if Capri has to kill Murrin?
Ah, shut up. Shut up, you. Shut up, you.
And I cast magic missile at Satyr.
Love. Nathan, you really made yourself a target in this fight.
Yeah, I still played my character. Listen, if my ally hadn't have gotten up the most damage dealing opponent in this fight, maybe I wouldn't have had to turn on them. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have mixed opinions.
Spell.
Sorry, I'm joking.
Wait till Leo wakes up, you'll hear about mixed opinions.
That's
Oh, I have
that's
my own.
7 force damage to Satyr.
Okay, cool.
7 force damage to Satyr.
And that's my turn.
Hell yes. And Satyr, now it's you.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot to give myself another D8. Okay. All right. So, what else can a gal do when she's alone in this world?
It didn't have to be this way.
I feel like it did. I
You turn
mean,
into a giant pussy.
We were,
mean,
we were winning. We were winning.
There were reasons. The crowd knew Leo was trying to sway them more.
I understand. You got a 15. Let's get the. Does that hit? Sorry. I feel like I.
It does not.
Does not. Okay.
Because
I
the
thought
shield
I
I just picked up.
Fuck yeah.
Work.
I think I wasn't even here to see that happen.
You were not, but there's a
sorry,
shield on the
also-
map right next to
you're
me,
also
and I
at
asked, "Can I
disadvantage.
pick it up?" Yeah,
You're at
that too.
disadvantage to hit right now, by the way.
You are. I will say,
was
like,
kidding.
I'll give you the benefit of, like, Kepri kind of just backed up from you, but as soon as they move from this spot, you might not be able to find them again. Because you are
Okay.
blind, but yes.
Gotcha.
End of your
Well-
turn, you get to make another con save, though.
Yes.
Oh, I lost that die. I feel like I made a dumb choice. Shit. Okay, it's not gonna. No. I think it's an 8. I'm still blind.
Okay. Leo, death saving throw, please.
Yep. I'm not even joking. I'm not even. Are you fucking?
Uh,
That was a natural 20.
Oh.
So, Leo,
Oh,
you awaken with 1 HP at the end of your turn. Or is it at the beginning of your turn that you make death saves? I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's the end.
Okay. So, you wake up. I'll allow you to stand if you wish to stand.
I'd love to.
Everyone watches as Leo stands back up.
The crowd gasps.
And I will just scream, Satyr, you stupid bitch! And that's my turn.
Capri, you're
Oh.
up.
oh my god.
These people get along
Sorry.
real well, don't they?
Do they? You know what? I'm not gonna question. All right. Well, you know the strategy by now.
You get an attack of opportunity, Nathan, but you are at disadvantage. Or no, did you make the con save at the end of your last turn? I'm sorry.
I didn't succeed.
Okay. I just missed that, I guess.
So that is not gonna hit. It's gonna be an 8.
Wonderful.
Well, this arrow's flying right to you. Crazy cat lady.
Cat.
Huh. It'll be... Don't add that up. That was just for advantage.
Yeah, 12
That's
plus
fine.
whatever.
12 plus whatever. I assume that hits... Period.
I think AC is 12 as a tiger, Nathan. Oh, 1 second. I think someone's at his door.
Ah, okay. Not a problem. I'll get the actual thing then.
Hey, Nathan. Sorry. Is it 12 the AC of the tiger?
Yeah.
Okay. So you will hit.
Okay. Wah! Okay, goodbye. Where's it going?
It's in the podium stadium.
5. Dragon from... Dragon. No. Damage from
Dragon
Swarmkeeper.
Nuts.
Ooh. That'll be 11 plus dex. That is 14 damage.
Oh, yeah. I am dead.
Ooh, unconscious.
Out of tiger.
All right. Like, do you just drop out of tiger, or do you fully knock unconscious past that?
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Heard. After Capri, Murin. Here, can I make knockdown? Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That looks hilarious.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Take that, you fuzzball!
Well. Morgan looks at Leo and says, you know, I hope to return the favor someday. But it's not gonna be now. And I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna do the only offensive spell I can do right now, which is Magic Missile.
You don't even need to roll. You don't even need to roll.
1 HP. Oh, okay. So as 2 of you are now down, I think we are just going to move through with how the final 2 of you end this. Do you do anything before you finish off your turn, Murin?
No.
Then what we'll do is I'll move on to Kepri. And the cheers haven't stopped. There's been no signal that the fight is over, and the only person left standing in front of you is Moda and Kepri. What do you do?
Kepri's gonna sort of get up from where he was, stands to shoot up the tiger, just like, why isn't it over? And then, after looking around a bit, starts to click with him, looking at Murren. And Kepri will walk over. And as he's walking over, he drops the shield, drops the crossbow, stares Murren down for a moment. You have a contract to finish, right?
He
And
doesn't say anything.
Kepri will kneel and wait.
I need to look up a thing. Look up a thing. Lovely. Kepri, before Modin can act, make me a wisdom saving throw, and secondarily, can you be charmed? I can't remember.
Let me check. Control F. That doesn't work, I don't think.
You trying to find in the PDF?
I made a lot of notes. Alright, let me see. I am not immune to charm, it looks like.
Wonderful. Please make me the wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm so sorry for whatever is about to happen. That's a 7.
You all watch as a rusted, twisted crown of iron with a sapphire embedded in the middle appears over the top of Kepri's head. And the one eye, glowing, turns red. And it is your turn, Modin.
Do you think Morin would recognize this spell?
Make me an Arcana check.
Only an 8.
You do not.
Sorry, I need to check something. Okay. I think, Morin will close the distance. Look at Kepri not realizing they're charmed. And just say, Listen, I'm sorry. I should have warned you. I've never been good about protecting the ones I care about. And we'll lunge for a grapple attack.
Okay. I think you succeed because nothing in the spell cast says that Kepri has to do anything other than use his actions to attack you. So you do, if Kepri, you want to be grappled in this instance, you will be grappled.
I do.
Great. Then what happens next, Morin? That would have been your action.
Ooh. Then as a bonus action, could I use my tempestuous magic to lift both of us in the air?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
And I know I can only actually this might not work because I think I can only hover. But I was hoping I could kind of drop / throw Kepri on the spikes.
Oh shit.
That's gonna be a strength check with a fairly high DC to see what happens.
Not the pit, like this
Yeah.
wagon of spikes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm not strong, but I'm gonna try. Strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, mama. Nope. I got a 7.
Okay, so Kepri, you feel Murin try to toss you kind of forward a little bit nearer to where the spikes are. I think you fall and hit your head on one of them, but it doesn't pierce through or anything. You take 1 point of falling damage. And it is your turn. And I believe you have to land, Murin?
I don't...
Or is that
no,
false?
I think I can hover. No, I can hover.
Okay. Let's see. You have to use your action to try to make a, I guess it says melee weapon attack. Which I think in this case will have to be an unarmed attack because you don't have a weapon.
I do not.
You are hovering 10 feet up. I think that means technically you're out of range.
Yeah, unless you have reach.
Unless you have reach or a weapon, like I stated earlier. So, you watch as Kepri, like, moves up and, like, jumps and takes, like, a, like, pretty feral swipe at you, Murin. But that's just your action, Kepri. You otherwise can act normally. You just feel that urge take over yourself for that moment.
I can act normally.
You have a bonus action, yes, in movement. Yeah, because the spell says the target can act normally on its turn if no creature is within its reach.
So, am I still, like, conscious of my actions?
Yes.
Can I... Okay. So, after the kind of violent swipe he does, Kepri's just gonna freeze up for a second. No. Oh, no! And best thing he can do with what he wants to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At the same time this is happening, Satyr, I need 2 saving throws from you, and these are not going to be death saves. Very specifically, I stopped having y'all make death saves, but please make me a Constitution first.
That's a 16 con save.
16. So, you feel something start to happen. Heightened emotions, the blood loss. You bolt awake. Make me a wisdom saving throw. The DC on this is not super high.
Well, roll nat 1.
What's
For
the
a
total?
Oh
7.
shit.
Total of 7 beats it. DC
Okay.
was 5. You bolt awake with 1 HP, and you struggle for just a moment with yourself, but everything is okay. And then you watch the robot throw itself into the spike pit.
Okay. Well, I'm not a cat anymore.
Yes, you are not a cat, but that would have happened at the end of your turn. And I'm sorry, Leo, do you want to be making death saving throws?
Oh, it's whatever you want to do. It's all gravy. Ain't much I can do.
Do I?
Leo probably, even if he fucking woke up, would just keep laying here. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Do I have any dues I can do?
That would have happened at the end of your turn, and even if not, I think you take your full turn doing what you do in this instance.
Okay.
Kepri, you take... spike pits are fun.
They are.
I didn't roll too good.
And very convenient for
You take
self-sacrifice.
12 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's awkward.
Are you still conscious?
Those temp hit
Oh,
points,
no.
yeah.
Oh,
Do you pretend to be out cold?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me
Yeah.
make me a performance check.
Okay. Boy. That's a raw 10.
Sure.
Alright.
Murin,
I
it's your
did fall
turn.
into a pit of spikes.
You did fall into a pit of spikes, and I will say you probably cannot get out, so I think they might consider you having lost. Murin, it is your turn.
oh.
You look back over at Satyr. Satyr, what do you look like right now? As you
hell?
struggle back up to your feet in this moment.
Satyr looks has a half dead expression, almost wishing that was I don't know what happened. I wish I would have stayed down. But like she seems very, very defeated and fed up, on top of being very, very injured. Was I muted? No, I wasn't.
No, you're
No,
fine. You're
yeah,
fine.
yeah. But yeah, Murin, you do go before Satyr does. No one picked up the whip in the middle of the map.
Aw.
Nope.
I will.
Listen, there was a
I'll call
giant
over.
tiger.
I use
And
the whip
this-
to climb out.
This is water. Is this water accessible?
Which water? Oh, behind you?
Like on the edge of the map, yeah.
So, technically, but it is like 30, 40 feet down, very jagged, and there's like, it would not be a safe jump.
Okay. No, that's not within range of me anyways.
Can I use the restroom real quick? I'm sorry.
Do it. I was gonna cut to break as soon as the combat finished, anyways.
Okay, well, I'll hold off then.
Hmm. Okay. I. God. Yeah, I guess. I will, as a bonus action, I will, exchange, sorcery point to, spell slot. To first level spell slot. And cast magic missile. At
Right. Seder, with only 1
Seder.
HP left, you feel after you finally get back up and start to get your bearings, straight to the chest, you fall back. Your eyes close once more.
Okay.
We're gonna cut to a very break, and when we come back, we will get on to any conversations had.
I need piss and sandwich.
Need to click up. As Seder falls unconscious.
You're muted. Pretty in a panic.
He just kind of looks over to those two.
Yeah, you, again, this small medical chamber that you all find yourself in after the fight. You've all been healed, but the tensions are still high. As you were told by the doctor, blood pressures are high. But yeah, you begin to raise your voices kind of at each other, and Viz, the doctor, looks back at all of you a little bit, which is like, hey, please, not while I'm doing my job. I'm trying to keep a steady hand here.
Seder, I should not fucking be here. I don't know about you. I was just trying to make sure we all got out of there. I really don't want to kill strangers.
Were you on the boat too?
No.
Wait, it was only
Sorry.
us.
Is
yeah,
that
we got nicked on a boat.
train?
Hmm.
For no fucking reason. I really don't understand.
And just so you're aware, I don't belong here either. I didn't intend
You're
to kill
bloodthirsty
anyone.
enough for it.
I didn't intend to kill you until I was worried I had to defend myself from you.
Do you think I was making moves to kill anybody?
You... I cannot speak. I've already said you brought back...
I broke nothing.
the-
You're stupid. End of sentence. End of argument. You're fucking stupid.
Right, I could say the same for you.
Could you do settle down, please?
Right, yeah, no, I'm glad that stuff is strong. You would have woken the other two. I guess we can speak candidly now. She comes back. I need out of here as well. And the four of you are going to help me. And in turn, you'll come with me. I even have a place for us to lie low for a while after we leave. Seen what you can do. I know where your stuff is.
Now I'm listening.
I can't exactly get to it myself. I could if I had the keys, but I don't.
Who does?
Don't know any of their names. None of us know any of our names. Like that by design. Tall fellow, wears a bright blue mask. It glistens a little bit in the light, and he carries around a great axe. He keeps a ring of keys somewhere on him. And then...
Can I? Oh, sorry. I want an insight check, Fizz.
I also, but
Yeah.
you can finish.
Both of y'all roll
Yeah.
insight checks, and she will continue speaking. And then,
Jesus.
after we get your stuff, we might be able to get away off here if we can catch a boat. One of us can fly, and as long as he's not here, I think the boat could get us away free. We'd have to dispose of the boat as soon as we got to shore, but
I got a 9.
I got a 14.
with a 14, you notice a couple of things. One, the medicine that she gave to the two individuals in the back, one of them has stopped breathing. But she doesn't seem to be lying to you. She wants out of here.
Listen. I'd love to, but why? You work for him, don't you?
I only work for them because I participated in and lived through 5 of these things. I'm not
What,
here
you
by
fought?
choice either.
Mm.
You fought in that ring?
I did. Earned
And
me
won.
this, and she taps a gun that she has holstered on her side. Earned this from it.
Now that's useful.
So, even though Murrin won, they would still ever participate?
Yes. All of you, if they have the chance. As long as you are able enough to do the fights, you do the fights, if you're chosen.
And if not,
If not, you rot there for years until you are. If you're never chosen, you rot in general. They have to see potential, which, granted, I do think they see in you. All of you. But it could take years to have all 5. It took me 10. I have been here for 15 years. I need to go.
Shit, I've been here 3 months and I need to go.
I have family. I have a place for us to hide. I just need a little bit of teamwork, because I can't do it myself.
Where at? Where would we be going?
A stone table. My mother lives there, owns an inn that I think we could hide down in until they stop looking for us.
All right. And
I look at Kepri. Stone tables where we were going anyway.
sorry, just occurred to me. I know you. I know Satyr. Who are you two?
I'm sorry. I'm Morin. Holds out a hand.
Leo looks, kind of shakes. All right. What about you? Is that armor you got on?
Ah,
It,
They didn't let me keep shit.
oh no.
well, I'm, RB, but some people call me Capri.
Well, what do you prefer?
Oh, I don't really care. As long as I got a name.
Ain't that right? I'm Leo, and I'll look over to Satyr. Well, Satyr, I'm sorry I called you stupid. I didn't mean it. I just didn't like having the feeling of my head separating from my neck. I'd like to keep it on there. I was not trying to betray you. I was just trying to make sure that they didn't light us up like they did our friend Murin if we stalled too long.
It's Morin. Otherwise, it just sounds like you're saying urine.
Murin? Is that what you said?
Morin. Morin. Morin.
Morin.
It's
And,
nice to
I'm
meet you.
Quite
Mr.
grateful
Leo.
that you called me stupid after you learned that none of that damage I dealt to you mattered, because you're here for me to hear you bitch. But introductions done for me aside, I am Satyr.
We want to keep this going?
No, I'm just saying. You were alive.
You are
I'm alive.
you're a masterful warrior, Miss Satyr.
What if I wasn't?
You are. I don't
What if I
understand.
hadn't? Would you have just left me? I didn't leave you.
I
I
thought
healed
was
all
going-
of you.
I thought I was dead.
And you could have kept me longer. I brought life back into you once in that battle.
If I hadn't have gotten, as Nathan speaking, if I hadn't got knocked down after I'd gotten up again, then my first move was going to be healing word and going full fuck this whole. I just sit down, but I don't have a spell. So I didn't have a spell slot. I was gonna do something.
These sound like all very useful abilities if turned against people that you aren't working with. If by the morning the two of you have killed each other in your cells, I'll assume you don't want in.
Well, I don't want to kill her, but I don't know what the fuck she wants. She wants to
No, I'm-
argue.
I'm satiated. Just
Are you?
I am. Just
Good.
saying.
Then leave it.
I've left it.
No, you fucking haven't.
Why are you getting angry again?
Whatever, Satyr.
This is what I'm talking about with the blood pressure. You'll have a heart attack. Seriously, it's happened, especially in a place like this.
I shouldn't be here. If it helps, I don't just do damage. I got magic. Can change how I look. I got magic that can help people be quieter.
Oh.
in you saw
And magic. Sorry. What was that?
you saw the tigress, but I
Yeah, I had a really
Yeah.
good view.
I can't do that again just yet. But besides that, that is
I
my
don't
go-to.
think anything can be done today. As I was saying, to take the boat out, I have to wait. One of us can fly, and I'm worried that they'd send him after us. But if one of you could get the keys to the armory off of our friend and get those back to me, or better yet, get into the armory yourselves so I'm not involved. Get your shit. Find me, I can get the boat.
And everybody here, they all wear these masks.
They do. I am supposed to be wearing mine. But it gets warm in here. So,
If I were to get some rest, I could maybe turn into something quite small and try to find my way there, or snatch the keys if possible.
Like a bug? Capri's gonna lean closer to you.
I believe I could. Well, bugs can fly. Can't turn into a
not
bug.
all bugs, you can do like an ant.
I can turn into a non-flying bug. I can turn into insects. Just they have to stay on the ground.
That's really cool. Sorry. Not the time.
I pat Capri's head.
Well, if it's anything like good old Cren's Fall, I could sneak around a little, but
Again, if none of you feel comfortable getting to the armory yourselves, I can do it. But
What? How about you
Where-
leave us alone to sleep on it, and then we can get back about it.
sure.
My god. Anyways, where is the armory?
The armory is back near, it would be the top floor. You'd have to take the elevator. Yes, your cells are on the third down. We are on the 5th down, and the arena is the lowest.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to take the elevator up, which
Mm.
cannot happen very quietly.
Mm-hmm.
I should let you
Yeah.
sleep on it, though.
Yeah.
DM, what is the nature of the guards?
They are plentiful. I think you guys may have even seen this like glittery kind of blue masked individual before walking around as one of the guards. They're probably not exactly, but almost every 25 or so feet you see another guard just about. She turns and says, "Now, I must return to my residence. If any of you need anything of me," she moves over to her desk, opens a drawer, places it near one of your beds. "This will let me know. Any medical emergencies. I understand that the elevator is right here. I urge all of you to get rest and do not try to do anything tonight.
Sure.
Every time this thing moves, the whole building shakes. They will know. But I will leave you all to it to discuss. Oh shit. She looks back down at the two, realizes that she's killed one of them on accident, and says, the other one will wake up in 4 to 5 hours.
They anybody to be worried about?
No, but I wouldn't let them know what I would stop talking about all of this as soon as they awake. This one I have to take with me. She moves, folds the arms up over the chest, and drags it off the bed with a thud, and starts to drag it into the elevator.
What does the person who's still alive but unconscious look like?
You see like a hobgoblin figure missing their left arm. That looks like that's the injury they're in here for. It has been patched up. There are bandages on it. Looks like they got beat to hell, but they are still alive and breathing, just made to be unconscious.
I'm not sure I want to stick around if it's
Me
like
neither.
this.
Can I ask? I think I know Sater's deal. I'm still a little confused. What are y'all two in for?
Well, oh shoot, is she gone?
The elevator begins to move up.
Damn it.
You hear the chains begin to rattle, and in fact, the whole room you're in shakes.
Hmm.
Well, she might know, at least for me. Or Marin.
It's just stupid stuff. Stupid stuff.
I'm here mistakenly for crimes my sister committed. That supposedly I cannot even be certain all of them are true, but it seems unlike, or maybe expected to say they have the wrong person, but they do.
I mean, they absolutely have the wrong person in my case. I still have no fucking clue how I got here.
Something tells me I don't think they care.
No, they don't. We were just trying to get out of fucking town. Head south. My luck. Since Viz is gone, you see from deep within his pocket, because he's been keeping it hidden, Leo pulls out a looped chain with a holy symbol, a mask with golden lining, and kind of there was anger and tension in Leo's face still, and it just kind of goes slack as he sort of rubs over the mask. I hope my lady luck ain't turned her eye on me. Feels like it's been nothing but bad luck.
God, really?
Yeah, really. She's done a lot for me, actually.
Sure.
Well, where do you get your magic from, then? You one of them wizard types? You know, the
Don't
kind that
even.
destroyed the whole world?
No, I'm not a wizard.
Wait,
I'm a soul.
did what now?
I'm not a wizard.
Well, you cast spells.
Yeah, only wizards can cast spells.
Well, where the fuck else does it come from? Gods or study?
That is how you sound, Leo.
Alright.
Neither. Neither. I'm a sorcerer.
Does Leo know what a sorcerer is?
Probably.
Okay. All right. I'm not actually super versed on the different types of magic. Mine kind of came to me more recently, I guess.
Hmm. From your god?
Yeah. Like I said, she's done a lot for me.
Mm-hmm. She can take it away.
I mean,
Just like that.
she's what let me keep you alive. I could have put a sword through you. I wouldn't, but
Hmm.
For
It was
what
really
it's
up to you,
worth.
wasn't it? It's up
what
to
was
you.
that?
It was up to you, wasn't it? Not her.
But I wouldn't have had the ability without her.
Maybe.
I don't know why you're quizzing me. You don't really know me.
I don't. That's why I'm quizzing you.
Well, you're not really being. I just don't understand the aggression. I fucking saved you.
You did?
I did.
That's why I'm not actually being aggressive.
I don't know what the fuck to even. I don't know what it is about me that makes me the enemy to everybody. But
Because you're an asshole.
aren't we all?
I'm finding a good place to lay down. Get a good shower. Nap.
Maybe
Ooh.
Miss Sater is right. We should probably rest a little. I mean, you know, we did almost die. Sort of.
Yes. Rest. Do us all some good.
Everyone lays down for a long rest.
A long one.
A long one.
Very long.
Yippee!
Boy.
As you all
Not long enough.
as you all drift off into sleep. No dreams find any of you.
Thank God.
Nothing wakes you up in the middle of the night. Very early in the morning, however, the sounds of the elevator whirring, sliding down and scraping against the stone walls that it rests in stops at your floor. And Viz, wearing the mask that the two of you had seen before her wear while raiding your ship, wearing that. It's a it's a set of small, like, wings of a butterfly that kind of go over the eyes, and her eyes almost blend in with the pattern of the wings. Moves up, walks right past all of you, checks on the hobgoblin with the missing arm, and speaks with them for just a moment before returning, and starts doing checks, acting as if they don't know who you are and are told not to speak to you, because that's probably what they're told to do. But if any of you have anything to say to them, you may do so.
I guess waking up, Leo will say to well, no, not in this moment actually, because she's acting like she doesn't know us, so Leo's not gonna blow that cover. Leo will just prep his spells for the morning.
She finishes up through the group. Right. All of you are being transferred to new cells this morning after your match. If you would please follow me into the elevator. Stands, turns, doesn't even check to make sure you're following, and just moves to the open elevator doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
The doors close. The chains begin to strain, pull, and whir as you go up, back up to the third floor, or the third basement level. Before the elevator stops, Viz says, "I've arranged to have you all put in the same room so that you could speak. Just be quiet about it, yeah?"
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Sorry
told them,
about Sorry about my temper yesterday. I was at my wits fucking end. Think we all were.
it's okay. I think that worked in my advantage in trying to finagle this because I told them there was a lot of tension and that maybe if we shoved you together in a small space for a few days and then tried to make you fight again, it'd be bloodier.
Oh.
Good thinking.
Yeah. So, I don't know if it's their intention, but I did plant that idea. I would maybe try to do this before that next fight comes up.
And that is within a few days.
We do it every second day, every other day. Tomorrow's fight is already planned. You will not be on that list. But I can't say for the one after.
Fine. That works.
Right, move. Just kind of moves back into her working facade. You move through crowds. You guys have never been able to, as prisoners, watch these fights. So those who have participated in the fights know that that's what you did, and those that haven't might be less aware. But some of you do get like a, ooh, I wonder who won, as you like pass a couple cells. A door is opened by Viz, who has the key. She puts you all in, puts the key in the lock, doesn't turn it, pulls the key back out, puts it back on her key ring, turns and walks away. Forgetting, quote unquote, to lock your door.
And we're alone in this moment.
Alone is a word. There are, across from you about 10 feet, there's another cell, and to your right, separated between a wall, is another cell. There are 4 of you within this, like, 10 by 20 foot space. It is cramped.
Ew.
Yeah, yucky.
Is there like windows we can see out of? Like, is this bars
No,
or like?
it's
Okay.
full stone. You are underground.
Okay.
Henry will try to keep his bugs to himself. No promises.
Hey, listen. No tensions were high, and that was partially my. And I can't whisper into the mic, but for roleplay purposes, I'm whispering. I think Viz has the right idea about. I mean, whether you actually dislike me or not, continuing to argue and fight in here could be our ticket. Make us seem like viable candidates for a second round.
But we're supposed to get out before then.
Is that what she was saying, though, if we got on that elevator?
She did, in fact, say that it would be wise to leave before your second round in the pits.
Okay.
Because that was just used...
Ronnie misunderstood.
No, it's okay. That was just used as an excuse to get you back together. But because that was used as the excuse, it also planted the idea of putting you back in.
Okay. Do any of us know how to actually get out? Like, I don't know about you, but I need to get to. We should definitely try to get to the armory. But once there, how the hell do we get out?
Well,
Yeah.
here's what I got in the. Sorry, Kepri, you were gonna say something.
No, just we get the key from Big, Tall, Dark, and Scary. Go to the armory, or pass the key to her. And then... she didn't elaborate after that.
Here's what I got in the my personal, I guess, armory. I can use magic to change how I look, and not just me, but I can disguise myself with clothing, with I can make myself look like any one of these guards.
Hmm?
I could walk around. It would just be slipping out of this cell. That would be the hardest part. Because if they saw a prisoner go in and a guard come out, that'd be a bit odd. But that's just something to consider, that I can make myself fully armor and all, mask and all, look like one of them.
Well, we already spread the rumor that our tensions are risen. If you were somewhere else and taking the look of a guard and had the way for us to get out, we could have a battle right here and need to be separated. Move somewhere else.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why you were quiet for me. Can you repeat?
Oh, I've been trying to be better about that.
It's okay.
If you were somewhere else and ready to take us where we need to be to get out, tensions are already rising between us. At least as the rumor spread. We could stage a fight and need to be separated or moved in some way or another. Could that be an option?
I do also... It only lasts for 1 minute, but you all saw I can make a second me. I could leave him here just for the moment and then try and sneak out. It'll vanish after a minute, but then...
Just for clarity, I mean like you, as in we stage a fight and you come back as the guard to remove us and like separate us. I didn't know if I said that.
You do still have to get the key for the armory first thing.
Yes. Yes.
But at the very least, that could... Do you think that could be bigger? Sorry, go ahead.
How long can you hold it?
My disguised self is an hour. My duplicate is only a minute. I don't know if you have any illusory magic yourself that may help with that, but...
No, unfortunately I do not.
I also do have a charming spell. I could maybe make some friends of people here so they turn a blind eye to my goings-on.
Actually, I'm so sorry. I should have done this when we first got in. And I cast See Invisibility.
You cast See Invisibility and see no invisible traces or scrying little scry thingies anywhere.
Okay, I'm going to keep it up for the duration,
Yeah.
which I think is an hour.
Yeah. Only suggestion I can provide is that I can make myself very small and attempt to get the key in that form. That is all I have.
What if... Alright, going off the whole fight idea. The problem is, I don't know if us fighting would just bring them more pleasure, if that's exactly what they want, and they would just crowd around and keep us in here longer.
But if that's the case, you might be able to cast your duplicate and mix in among them in your disguise, and then be able to get out that way.
That is
find blue mask guy, and then come back to us.
Yeah. That might work. I also...
I guess she wouldn't have mentioned this. She wouldn't have outright mentioned this. You guys did see the man with the blue ball mask on, like, as you were kind of passing down the hallway into your cell. He had been near the outside of the elevator as you got off.
And I'm sorry, DM, remind me, because I was busy RPing my heart out. The layout of where we're going, the armory is down?
The armory is at the top floor, so you would have to go
Top
up.
floor.
You have to use the elevator to get to the armory, and the moment that you do, people are going to know that's what you're doing.
Yeah. But
So
the
it's
guards
kind
just
of it's kind of like the moment that you go up to the armory, the people are going
That's
to go
like-
investigate. Maybe
That's
that
like in the
doesn't.
movie.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't lead to a fight. Maybe you could still stay hidden, theoretically. But
I do also have a spell. It won't stop the rattling, but I got a silence spell that can make it quiet in a enclosed space. But it would still rattle the hell out of the... It just wouldn't make noise.
This is just a thought, but we are getting the keys off of him, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what if we unlocked other prisoners and let them do what they want?
Oh my god.
That's a fucking awesome idea. Because, oh my
Pepper,
god,
you
listen.
genius.
they could... That would be the greatest distraction of all time. We would be home free.
Fucking
Well-
jailbreak.
We still need to get the key, is the thing. Not that I
Yeah.
don't
I mean,
trust you, it's just...
if- No, you're fine. So when I try and find this blue man, in this hypothetical, I'm dressed as a guard. I guess talk him up and then pick his pocket. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah. Oof.
Not sure if you'd be able to talk him up, but picking pockets, sure.
Would you to be successful doing that? Did Viz tell us a place that we should meet or a time for us to do this?
Viz works on the floor with the medical area. Realistically,
have
finding her there would be the best.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or, trust that she'll get the signal.
And our time limit is maybe 2 days, being generous, unless they decide to not put us back into a ring. And I'd really like to not go back into a ring. I'm sure y'all are the same way.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, I could just try and be sneaky about it instead of trying to talk to him.
That may be your best bet.
I could also, as an alternative to this plan, if this don't work, Satyr, I know you can turn into small things. I can give you to your stealth. Lasts an hour.
Sorry, what to myself?
I can give you a boost to your stealth.
My stealth.
Mechanically, I can give you Blessing of the Trickster, and it lasts an hour. I can
Yes,
make it quieter, if that's enough. If we're thinking of other options as well.
Right, just getting to the key and returning it here, I have to improvise on that.
I mean, I can be pretty quiet when I want to be.
No offense, they may notice a big armored individual full of buzzing coming for them.
They can be quiet.
The buzzing does stop as Kepri says they can be quiet.
Oh well.
Mm,
See? They're friends.
mm, I'm not too bad at sneaking myself, but I can't offer much else.
Well, I guess plan A. I guess I don't know what time we want to start doing it, but we can scream our heads off at each other, and then I'll make my duplicate to try and get out of the chaos and try and get the attention of everybody.
Okay. What are we starting at now?
Now? Oh shit. I'm
Might as
gonna.
well get it over with.
Is there anybody around at the moment?
Other than the individuals in the cell across from you, you can't see anybody else. You probably hear talking around you, as it does get quite loud sometimes within these cells and these halls. And there are no, like, footsteps perceivable by anybody moving up or down, closer or further from you, at least not at this very second. That does not mean that there is nobody stationed, standing still out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm looking at this feature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I'm gonna. Can I try, just in case there's someone literally right outside? You guys are all gonna see Leo kind of hold up a finger, like a stop. And I'm gonna try and kind of put myself against the door. And then I want to attempt using my actor feat. I can mimic speech. I want to try and throw my voice. Oh, what should I say? Oh my god. Okay. I want to try and throw my voice so it sounds like it's coming from somewhere else, if that's possible. Away from the door. And in a completely different voice from how Leo usually sounds. Guards! Guards! We need help over here. I don't know, he just collapsed.
Make a deception check for me.
Oh, hell yeah. And I'm trying to throw it away so it's not, yeah. I hope I made sense with what I was saying.
Yeah. You're not
Oh my
trying
God,
to really attract them to your cell, but you're trying to see if anybody comes to investigate. Like, that's completely separate incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deception. Oh, fuck yeah. I forgot my or not my deception. That's a 16 total.
It takes a couple of seconds. You hear, like, because nobody around really knows what happened either. So, like, the conversations around you kind of stop as nobody sees anybody collapsed. After a couple of moments, you do see from, like, the very edge that you can see outside of the cell down the hallway, 2 individuals. One wearing a silver full face mask, but this one is not strapped to their head. They have one of the ones with, like, the little sticks that they hold, and they're just holding it up to their face. Next to them is the blue masked man.
Holy shit.
Oh.
And they kind of look at each other for just a second and begin to investigate the source of the sound, potentially looking for anybody collapsed, and they don't see anything.
I whisper quietly to them, "Do you want me to draw them to us?"
I'll really quickly. I'm gonna kind of go down and sit down, like I wasn't just pressed against the door, and I'm gonna whisper, like, describe what I saw. He is right outside.
I can draw them to us. If you want them to investigate us.
Your door is unlocked, so if you wish to exit to do anything, you could do so at any point, just for clarification.
In what sense? So that they come inside, or just come by us, walk by us?
I mean, if we could get them to come in, maybe we can overpower them. I don't know how strong these guys are.
I don't know how I like our chances of that.
I certainly don't.
But think of it, if we got them, we also got 2 disguises.
And probably the rest of the place on alert.
Yeah. I don't want to send all the guards after us just yet.
They reach the end of their investigation, and they do, they don't move directly in front of your cell. They do, like, look far enough just to, like, see all of you, to make sure you're all accounted for. Then they turn and make their way back down the hallway where they came from.
Well, we know where they are now.
Oh. That's... We don't really even have to have you look for a way to pickpocket the Blue Guard. You can just grab him in the scuffle if he comes down.
I could also. I don't want to myself. I liked your idea, Mirren. My accent, I can't say it, I'm sorry. I liked your idea. I don't know how I feel about fighting them myself, but alternate idea. I could send my double out there, cause a ruckus by our cell, and then maybe reach through the bars and grab the keys. Kind of a combination of both your ideas.
I also have Mage Hand if you...
These all sound like wonderful ideas. But, as you all sit in your discussion, the torches near begin to go out. As they do, it is probably about, from your estimations, 30 minutes or so until you would be let out of your cells for your, like, free time, for your activity time, for one of them.
All right.
Before that happens, we're going to end tonight's session.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry I was
Session
taking so long.
one.
Sorry I was taking so long.
No,
It's okay. Session 1, you did it. You fought each other and no one died. Came close.
Leo actually really did not want anyone to die. He is kind of an asshole, but he doesn't want to fucking kill anyone.
So fair.
Hey, Satyr didn't want to either until
Yeah.
she worried she may have to. Sorry, I did interpret this scenario that way from Sator's perspective. I know
No,
was,
do it.
There was the avenue where I played into it, but I
Leo
No, it's
also
okay.
just refused to let it go.
Well, Leo was gonna, and then Satyr said something again. And
I just went up to you one time. That's all. I had to. I had to hold on.
it's literally the meme of like, and another thing, and another thing.
Yeah, we're both alive. Like you're alive for me to hear you yap about it. So what's
Yeah.
the harm? Sorry. I have to go do a thing very quick.
Yeah.
Leo is a little bit of a hothead.